afternoon, Scorpio. Welcome to Sync Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update. So what that means, Scorpio, at the time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So like you to do is use that intuition of yours and only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, leave it for another Scorpio. All right, let's get started. We're going to use the Zodiac 108 deck here and pull 3 cards out. Now, these 3 cards may have seasons, dates, timings, events, or just plain definitions for clarification in the general reading. So let's see what we pulled out here for you, Scorpio. At the beginning here, we have friends. It's all about friendship, group, soul tribe, a third person, contact, relate, network, show up, hang out, meet in person, social media, interpersonal relationships, togetherness, and friendliness. We also, Scorpio, are pulling out the Master card. Now, the Master is all about discipline, working smarter, focusing, structure, teaching, training, conquering, overcoming, controlled, learning a skill, in the flow, authoritarian, or commanding presence. And finally, Scorpio, we have the handcuffs. Oh, yep, this is about control, defenseless, target, handicap, being held back, prey, suppression, need to break free, detained by external forces, as well as applying force, incapacity, I can't even say it. Submission, feeling powerless, and incapacity. I can't. Incapacity. You know what? It doesn't matter. There's enough other definitions. We'll figure it out. All right, Scorpio. Let's grab this Graham Smith Weight 1909 a Circular Edition Tarot deck. Now, I am going to pull 6 cards out for your week ahead. We'll do a basic general reading on these 6 cards, as well as then post 3 cards for each one of the 6 for the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, just to tease a little more detail out for your week ahead. So starting at the beginning, we're going to have 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and 2 cards for the end of the week, Scorpio. Let's set this aside and let's dive in over here, see what is going on. All right, and we're starting at the beginning where you are stubbornly being stubborn. You're disappointed, you're discontented. The divine is offering you another cup to build upon the 3 you already have. But at this time, you're just like, I'm just ignoring that. I still haven't even filled up these 3 cups. I don't want to deal with this divine cup offer that's coming in. So you are stubbornly ignoring something due to disappointment or discontentment. Now, also in the beginning of the week, Scorpio, at 3 o'clock, we have this decision-making card. And I say 3 o'clock because it was on its side instead of upwards. So this is where you kind of sort of made a decision. And you made this decision, being it's at 3 o'clock. It's progressed forward now. You made a decision that was practical, logical, was not based on your feelings, emotion. You made that decision blindfolded there. But you're progressing forward because of it. You are moving forward. And by making a practical, logical decision, it actually, brought about, some relief from the anxieties and stress you have. You were staying up at night, being anxious, stressed out, overthinking things, being overcritical even about things. But this is in reverse. So this is telling me there is like a reprieve that is occurring here. And it may be occurring because of this decision you made without, just the facts, practical, logical decision, just making that decision and it alleviating some of this overanalyzing, overthinking because you finally made a decision. Now, at the same time, though, you're not receiving the acknowledgement and praise that you really were expecting. This is held up as well. So at this point, you're kind of, you made a decision, logical and practical early in the week, but going into the middle week, things are kind of getting bogged up here a little bit. You're not getting the recognition and praise that you wanted. And I dare say it has to do, being this is in the forward progressive, the hard work, your skills, your experience, your expertise, your dedication to your work. You've been, you were expecting a little bit more acknowledgement and praise for that. And look at this, even Now, the Queen of Pentacles is very down to earth. You got these earthy qualities coming out. You could have this within yourself. It could be in another Scorpio, but the earthy qualities are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And this down to earth characteristics are someone who's, nurturing, down to earth, loyal, dependable, stable. And you're just not realizing that here. I mean, it's at 9 o'clock. So it is in the process of becoming a reality, this dependability, this loyal, this faithfulness, this taking care of the kingdom when the king's away type of feeling. It's at 9 o'clock. So it is in the process of turning up and coming around. So looking back, I'm looking at, you got the master and the handcuffs. So there is this energy of feeling, incapacitated. I finally said it. There we go. It's coming out, and you've been working smart. You've got the discipline. You're just not receiving the praise and acknowledgement for what you have been doing. And yeah, it's leaving you feeling a little powerless there. And you just, it has something to do, maybe, we got the friendship card there too. So maybe, it's just your friends have not acknowledged or realized things as much. So let's go ahead and grab 3 cards. Let's tease a little more detail out of this disappointment, discontentment of this divine cup that's coming towards you. Okay, well, there's a King of Pentacles. So we do have a dynamic duo in this reading, the King of Pentacle energy and the Queen of Pentacles. So it may not necessarily be the actual natal charts of the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn at play here. It could just be the characteristics of these dependable. Now, this is all about that wealthy, masculine king energy, the cautious king who measures twice and cuts once, and is really cautious and stepping and making sure there is a solid foundation before he invests his time, energy, and effort into something. But he is very loyal, dependable, and stable to his kingdom. And there we say, you got the Fool card coming out here, Scorpio. This is about having faith, starting that new level up, starting a new journey, having to step forward and just step out. And there's that Queen of Cups energy. Very much a Scorpio energy as well. It is about tapping into your intuition, putting a lid on your cup, just, not willy-nilly sharing your feelings and emotions. Outwardly use your intuition to share it with experience and wisdom, but definitely making sure you don't spill any cups, because this 4 of Cups energy here, those cups aren't full. You're finding that this cup is very precious in energy. Now, be honest, this divine cup coming into you is something you need to look at and consider, because, well, we do have you having faith. Have faith in the divine that this is bringing about that dynamic duo for you towards the end of the week. Now, let's look at this. Like I said, that 2 of Swords all about making decisions, and I dare say you made a decision or already, and it's playing out, that decision in the beginning of this week ahead here. And that decision is based on, look at this. It is being clear, concise, facts, just the facts, research, logical decision making, King of Swords energy coming out here. You got this Knight of Cups. It's a romantic cup lover offer coming towards your way. Now, this could be a compassionate, understanding, empathetic offer from another. It doesn't necessarily have to be always romance. It could be a friendship. It could be family. It could be somebody you're already with significantly together who's reaching out towards you. Maybe this King of Swords energy. This could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius characteristics coming out here in the masculine format. Just sending that love cup towards you. And look at this, Scorpio. To Gemini. That's an air sign as well, Gemini, but the Lover's cup is here. This is about time to negotiate, time to compromise. And it is Angel Raphael's here to assist and make sure that happens as well. So perhaps that decisions come into play here of negotiating, compromising, and doing so, obviously it's being processed, it's being done because practical and logical, not emotional. The feelings and emotion are not part of this decision making or negotiating that's going on, and compromise. Feelings, you've been blindfolded to that, as well as the King of Swords energy brings about more clarity. There's just practical logistics. Now, in the middle of the week here, Scorpio, as I said, we had that Nine of Swords energy in reverse. So whatever has been processing has gotten you out of your head. There does seem to be Three of Cups here. And like I said, this could be getting together with your friends, your tribe of guys, your tribe of gals, or family, friends, somebody, your kindred spirits that you get together with. It's helping to alleviate that stress and anxiety that you were feeling earlier. And the fact of the matter is, the Four of Swords is here. This is about finding that contemplation, meditation, and healing yourself by opening up your chakras, gaining that mental clarity, that throat chakra for communicating clearly to others as well, and your heart chakra. You got to keep that open. If you open up your heart chakra, that does help balance things out. You can really feel from a gut level, instinctually, what decisions need to be made, and you will right under your nose discover a new ideal, a new revelation, a new thought that just it's been under your nose the whole time, and it'll be an eye-opener for you, that revelation, and move you forward. Actually, it will, because with that Nine of Swords energy, all you need is just one more sword, and that completes that cycle. And while that revelation may be painful to go through, it does change your perspective and move you forward to start a new cycle. Now, you do have the Seven of Pentacles energy, and the Seven of Pentacles is all about planting that seed and then staying committed and dedicated, constantly nurturing that plant, that seed, the strong foundation, that root ball to create that sturdy stem, a healthy plant. And that's all part and parcel with this meditation, contemplation as well, to really draw upon waiting for the harvest to come to completion, the fruit to ripen, then you can harvest. So that's all in play. But that aspect of you found the inner calling, making the decision, reaching out to friends, and your meditations all ease that stress and anxiety that you have there as you're trying to discover and find that final sword to complete that cycle. Now, like I said, you also a little disconcerted, obviously, because you didn't receive the praise, acknowledgement, and recognition that you felt you should get, that hero's welcome on a completion of all those tasks, and doubly so. Look at it right there. To clarify the Six of Wands, what do we have? We have the Six of Wands. Yeah. So it definitely is feeling, it's didn't come fast enough. Praise, acknowledgement. It didn't happen quick enough. And you're here getting ready, you ready to start a whole new cycle. You got a brand new wands, a new project, a new task, a new job at hand, something that's inspiring, motivation you, and you're ready to start that cycle. You're just a little disappointed because even though things went through real quick, you got a job done real quick, and you returned home looking for that hero's welcome. I dare say this new beginning, it feels a little lackluster because you didn't get the praising and acknowledgement from the last one. And it does seem to be work related. As I said here, we do have that Eight of Pentacles, which is all about hard work, dedication, skills, experience, expertise. And this is, moving forward. You've done the job, you got it done, you're making it happen, just didn't get the praise. And look at that. It is about finding that strength and courage, maybe taming that beast within. We all have a certain beast within us, and it can be insecurity, it could be vanity, self-indulgence too. There is something, it could be a workaholism for some of you, where you're just dedicated to doing things and getting it done. Now, you do have this, looking at the past, Five of Cups energy. If you remember in the beginning, we had that Four of Cups and you were ignoring it. But take note here, don't learn your past mistakes and failures and leave it in the past here, Scorpio. You got to look and see there's two empty cups right here in the present. And no, they're not full. They don't fill themselves. You have to pick them up in the present and then fill them with another in the future. So that is kind of an unrealized dream or hope that you have. And so you need to tap into that, and not, and working is just a distraction. You need to actually focus in and have the strength and courage to face those past failures and mistakes and reconcile that. Turn to the present and do it differently. Now, Scorpio, in the end here, we do have that Queen of Pentacles energy. And like I said, this is she is at 9 o'clock. So she is coming, that down to earth, that loyalty. It's nearly here. It is coming at the end of the week. It nearly is here. The completion cycle, the World Cup, like I said, you got this completing cycle occurring here. It's nearly here. It's coming. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, but do realize that karmic Wheel of Fortune that is reversing, and that sometimes can bring about some conflict, some chaos. It can bring about competition sometimes too, where there was none. So take that note that even though this is turning, it is a completion of a cycle. And sometimes it is necessary for those completions to bring about some conflicts, because that's what you need to do to work it out, get it through it, and move on. And basically, become a master of yourself, and someone who's got the independent savvy, doesn't need another to take care of them. Get that to turn around by recognizing that. Having that discipline, I guess, that master is right there. Perhaps you're a master at your craft, Scorpio. Don't feel, you got that, you suppressing the need to break free, feeling that, you're powerless, and you're not, tap into that, your strength. You got the master skills here. Pull upon it and balance out the alchemy with others and come together. So let's go ahead and move this aside here. And we're going to pull you affirmation from the Oweni D's, that Welsh Celtic mystical deck. Just one, and they're trying to throw out a whole bunch for you. Yeah, apparently. All right, Scorpio. We'll get you one right here. You got eloquence. So, Scorpio, I am a highly creative person. My thoughts and visions are expressed through the written word. So, definitely, the goose inspires imaginary worlds and ideals that need to be brought into being. It connects you to the stories of the past and allows you to find solace in the threads that connect you over the centuries and cultures via folklores and myths. So perhaps write about your own spiritual quest in the form of a story, Scorpio, linking your experiences to those throughout history. Sometimes can be informative, as well as an awesome mental exercise to help bring about your own fairy tale ending, so to speak, but to bring about your own ending the way you want it to within a story format. Words have meaning, they're very powerful, and especially a written word is meaning. So now, 2 of the Chinese 5 elements cards for you this week ahead is the Metal Tiger. Release your attachments. And we also have the Water Dragon, manifesting your dreams. All right, Scorpio. There you go. Water Dragon is definitely a big one. It's very Scorpion energy there. Manifest your dreams. Remember, stay positive, focused in your manifesting. Like attracts like a magnet. So remember, the universe doesn't understand negativity. So definitely keep that positive vision. You're writing your story with that affirmation. You're putting words to it. Keep them positive, Scorpio, just to bring about that positive result that you really want. Now, we're going to pull you 3 cards from the Moonology deck. And the first one is nothing is yet set in stone. A personal issue reaches a resolution, as well as emotions are running high. All right, well, that's what the cards have to say for this week ahead. I hope it resonated with you, Scorpio, and is helpful. We'll catch you next time. Bye.